All right. Welcome, Lake Belton High School Broncos. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. All right, graduates, will you please take your seats? On behalf of the Belton ISD Board of Trustees, administration, and staff, we are so excited and so honored to be a part of your special day. I'm particularly filled with pride to be a part of this milestone in your journey. A lot of times we think this is a journey that's kind of an ending, but this is really the journey that is just the beginning, and so we're excited to be here celebrating with you today. To our parents, guardians, and guests, we want to thank you so much for all of the support and love you have given our graduates. We know our parents and our guardians are our students' first teachers. And it is through our partnership with you that we are here today to celebrate our graduates' journey. So we know and we thank you so much for entrusting Belton ISD with your most precious students. And to our graduates, will you loudly and proudly join me in thanking your incredible parents, guardians, and friends for all they have done to get you to this point today. So let's thank them for being here and for all of their support. You know, when I arrived in Belton, I quickly learned the depth of the passion and the traditions and spirit within these great communities that make up Belton ISD. My niece, her husband, is actually a Belton ISD alumnus, and he always spoke with such great pride about his time in Belton ISD. And I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a stark contrast to my personal experience. Not that I had bad memories in high school, but I went to an incredibly large high school in Houston. But I soon learned about that pride and why it was so important to our community. From the sidelines with your incredible teachers and administrators swaying back and forth to our school song, whether it was the incredible energy at our band performances, dance and drill, I agree, they're incredible. Whether it was at all of our athletic events, our CTE events, I will tell you that witnessing your talent, witnessing your hard work, your grit, your dedication has been truly inspiring. And these experiences, I know, are thanks to the unwavering support of your coaches, your teachers, your counselors, your administrators, your assistant principals, your great principal, Steele Hankin. So one more time, will you join me in thanking the incredible teachers, coaches, and staff that helps you get here today. So parents and guests in this room, this class that you are looking at on this floor today have accumulated countless hours of industry-based certifications. They have a tremendous amount of college credit already earned. In fact, sitting on the floor today are students that have already received their associate's degree from college before they have walked this stage to get their high school diploma. All of these are incredible accomplishments, but I will tell you an accomplishment that I'm incredibly proud of, and it's a legacy for this class of 2025, and that is the thousands of hours of community service that our graduates have accumulated just this year. And so it is that I'm tremendously proud, your academic performance, your extracurricular success, but it's also the empathy that you have demonstrated through United Track, whether you've helped with Special Olympics, you've been in Partners PE, or you helped with Shrek Jr. this year. I am so proud of the success and the hard work and the empathy in which this class shows. And so in closing, the vision of Belton ISD is really to empower each and every learner to pursue their dreams and enrich their communities. And it is with pride that we're here today celebrating you, celebrating the class of 2025 as you embark on your journey to pursue your dreams. And I just want to challenge you to continue to enrich your community because you have already started a legacy of that in Belton ISD. So I thank you so much for being here today, and if you will join me in welcoming our Lake Belton High School Senior Class President, Scarlett Landry Williams, to the stage. Are you nervous? No. Don't be nervous. You got this.
Thank you, Dr. Golden. Today, I'm proud to be graduating with perfect attendance from Saturday school. Glad to see you all made up your hours, and congrats on making it here. I know that most of you dreaded hearing the overused, I used ChatGPT to write this speech, but since the class of 2025 was the first to get our phones taken, instead, thank you to Mrs. Kelly for helping me draft and filter. And filter, and filter again. I haven't been known to be the most PG, so thank you to admin for trusting me. I'll keep it clean. But honestly, in 4 years of student council, I have been dreaming of the moment to address all my peers for the last time. And now that I'm here, I'll be honest, it's a little scary. It's the first speech, and it's not like UIL, where it's just me and a few judges in a room. I mean, y'all's parents are here. So when TikTok Search and I thought about writing this speech, I thought about talking about myself. I mean, I can go on about attempting to be an academic weapon in these 4 years, being the first state qualifier in debate, being the president of 5 clubs, holding the JRTC's program's marksmanship record for 2 years, and being named Iron Woman. Or I could talk about running senior assassin this year. But no, I'd like to never think about that one again. And today, I'd like to talk about one of the words plastered all over Lake Belton High School: trust. I mean, we had to trust that when we submitted blank assignments, our teachers wouldn't notice and we could blame Cammie. We had to trust that this day would come, hashtag no tornado 2025. And we had to trust that when we hid our phones behind our Chromebooks, our teachers wouldn't notice. But really, we are the most connected generation in human history and are still the most skeptical. A time where we can order our spirit gear from Amazon the night before and have it ready in the morning, where we can ask Snapchat AI for a test answer and just accept that it's right, even if it's not, and accidentally sign up for a monthly subscription to those college-bound Instagram accounts. Make sure y'all cancel those all before 10 a.m. And somehow, we've become the most suspicious generation. We don't trust politicians, blue check marks, or any answers outside that little blurb that Google gives you. Trust isn't always about knowing someone deeply. Sometimes it's about believing that, for a moment, a stranger cares enough to do the right thing. Because when we choose to trust, even in small ways, we also choose to understand. We're living in a time where facts are debated, empathy is optional, and some leaders have made it way too easy to forget what integrity looks like. This is a time where our class is being asked, not quietly, to decide who we want to be and what kind of world we want to live in. Ultimately, it won't be our resumes, grades, or follower count that defines us. It'll be how we treated one another when no one was watching. If we can move through this world with empathy instead of ego, with curiosity instead of judgment, then maybe, just maybe, we can build something better than we were handed. Let's be the reason that someone else felt seen, safe, and understood. I hope that as we leave this place, we learn to recognize that the world does not revolve around people who look, think, or live like us, and that empathy isn't optional, it's overdue. That was a lot, but real quick, I skipped over the thanks, but I mean, let's be for real. To my family, thank you for being the quiet constant through the noise. You didn't always say what I wanted to hear, but you never failed to give me what I needed to keep going. Your support was loud and valued. That kind of trust mattered more than I probably ever said out loud, and I am eternally grateful. And above all, only by God's grace did I make it here. So, class of 2025, thanks for letting me get the last word, and trust we will be reaching out to you about the reunion. Leave the water guns back home. It is now my honor to introduce the Belton High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC, who will present the colors of our country. During the presentation of the colors, it is customary to place your right hand over your heart. Gentlemen, please remove your caps at this time. Please stand for the presentation of the colors. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner by members of Lake Belton High School Cantando Choir.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, please help me welcome Valeria Corona, Student Council Vice President, to the podium.
Thank you, Scarlett. My name is Valeria Idalia Corona, and I'm the 2025 Lake Belton Senior Class Vice President. It is truly a blessing to be standing here before you all today. I'm honored and humbled to celebrate this milestone with each and every one of you. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to dedicate this part of my speech to all of the bilingual speaking families in the audience, especially my own. Hola, nena. Hola, abuelo. Buenos días. Mi nombre es Valeria Idalia Corona y tengo el gran honor de hablar enfrente de ustedes hoy. Antes de empezar mi discurso en inglés, quiero dedicar esta porción a todas las familias bilingües que están presentes hoy. Gracias por estar aquí, celebrando la graduación de la clase de 2025. El apoyo de todos ustedes es la razón por cual nosotros, los estudiantes, estamos aquí hoy. Sin el amor y esfuerzo de nuestros padres y familia, nada de esto sería posible. Y un gran gracias a mi mamá, te quiero mucho. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to be a little formal for a second. Today is a day that many of us have dreamed of, some of us have dreaded, and a few of us probably weren't even sure we'd make it to. But today, we graduate. And no matter what it took to get here, we made it together. This year flew by in the blink of an eye, but through it all, we didn't just go to school together, we built a community. A messy, beautiful, passionate community that I believe will be remembered for forever. I wanted to share something special with you all today, something that truly inspired this speech. When I was asked, what will the class of 2025 be remembered for? The vision that came to mind was of a scrapbook. As I looked through all the pictures that we as a school have taken over the past 4 years, I saw more than just pixels on a camera roll. I saw stories, laughter, late nights, wins, losses, and friendships that grew into family. I saw groups of students who supported each other no matter how many rounds of playoffs we made it to, because no matter how many rounds it was, we stood by one another and created memories that won't fade with time. But let's be real, a scrapbook isn't all sunshine and smiles. We had our ups and downs, and some may say more downs than ups, but that's not the point. Somehow, in even all the chaos, messy situations, we always managed to find our way back to each other. We've excelled in academics, dominated in athletics, and the arts programs were more than anyone could ever imagine. Without a doubt, I can say that we gave this school a reason to be proud. From our first ever national winning dance team, to our esports team bringing home a national title, and even excelling in organizations like BPA, who also went and competed at nationals this year. Yes, we are now 3-time national title holders at LVHS. We didn't just go to high school, we lived it. It all became a part of our story. A story we created, a legacy we established, and memories others will look back on. This school became more than a place, it became a home, a community. But like our scrapbook, our story doesn't end here. It continues, page by page, moment by moment. This scrapbook, this place, this home, I know many of us will look back on and know that we truly lived our lives, our high school days to the fullest. I'm so proud to say that this is the community that I come from. So, if you ask me, what will the class of 2025 be remembered for? I'll tell you this. We'll be remembered for turning a school into a community and a community into a family. For showing up, for making memories that matter, for being the class of 2025. Unforgettably, unapologetically, and undeniably us. Thank you. It is now my honor to welcome and introduce the Belton Independent School District's Board of Trustees and Administration here with us today to celebrate the class of 2025. I ask that you please hold all applause until all platform guests have been recognized. Board of Trustees, please stand when your name is called. The Belton Independent School District's Board of Trustees present are President Manuel Alcocer, Vice President Chris Floor, Secretary Aaron Bass, Mr. Riley Beck, Mr. Brandon Bowsen, Mr. Jeff Norwood, and Mr. Rucker Preston. Also joining us on stage are members of our district leadership. Dr. Melinda Golden, Superintendent, Dr. Michael Morgan, Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Mr. Todd Schiller, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Ms. Melissa Lafferty, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Shad McGahay, Chief Technology Officer, Ms. Christine Parks, Chief Communications Officer, Mr. Ben Smith, Executive Director of Secondary Schools, and Ms. Denise Sharp, Executive Director of Elementary Schools. We also have our campus leadership team of Ms. Steele Hankin, Principal, Mr. Corey Craddock, Associate Principal, Ms. Kelly Dodd, Assistant Principal, Ms. Jill Williams, Assistant Principal, Ms. Barbara Parsons, Assistant Principal, and Mr. Adam Anderson, Assistant Principal. We want to reiterate our appreciation to each of you who are here with us today. Thank you. Now, please help me in welcoming to the podium the Class of 2025 salutatorian, Megan Bansell.
Thank you, Valeria. Good morning. Yes, I know. It's 9:30 a.m. Yet, here we are. I'm glad you all could make it out of your beds today. Esteemed guests, faculty, friends, family, and of course, our very own Class of 2025, the graduates. We made it. For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Megan. We went to high school together. To be honest, when I first sat down to write this speech 5 days ago, I panicked. Do I reference one of the generation-defining songs like Fiend or Not Like Us? Or talk about how so many of us swore we wouldn't get senioritis, only for it to hit us like a truck over these past few weeks? A tow truck, perhaps. How do I say something meaningful for all of us? How do I sum up 4 years of shared chaos, laughter, crash-outs, and inside jokes in just under 3 minutes? This class has lived through a lot. From games of Mafia that originated in Miss Kelly's classroom and spread across campus like a wildfire, an actual wildfire, senior assassin, skyward scandals, rowdy theater halls, annual schedule changes, confusing senior group chats, the FAFSA form that aged us all 10 years, and the Bronco pep rally chants that were never really our style, to be honest. Somehow we made crickets and curtains, chaotic parking lots, and teachers, it is 10 o'clock, please take attendance now, part of our daily routine. As honored as I am to have been given the opportunity to give this speech, I'm not going to stand up here and act like I have all the answers when I'm in your exact position. Because to be honest, I'm scared. Scared of leaving what's comfortable and moving onward to the future. But perhaps bravery is not the absence of fear. Maybe it's continuing despite it. We don't know what comes next, and that's okay. The unknown isn't empty. It's full of potential, and maybe even joy. So continue to dare and live, because if this class is anything, it's, how did Valeria put it? Unapologetically and undeniably us. And graduates, don't leave that behind in the halls of LBHS. Own it. Take pride in how far you've come, have trust in your instincts, and know that you will always have a community to come home to. And once we all walk off the stage and walk out of this building, this moment, right now, will become a story, just like so many others that we've experienced these last 4 years. But that doesn't mean we have to become stories to each other. Say goodbye to your favorite underclassmen. Finally, follow your teachers on Instagram if they'll let you. Don't become a stranger. To my teachers, my coaches, and my community both in and out of school, thanks for always believing in me and putting up with my constant questions and bad jokes. Thanks to my family, Mama, Papa, I hope that I've made you proud. We've grown so much together, and for all the times I forgot to text you, I'm all good. Male, Bud, I'll always be so proud of you, and I can't wait to watch you walk this stage one day. I love you all so much. Finally, thanks to all of you. For my friends across all grades and classes, my one-time partners for class activities, and even the people who smiled awkwardly at me in the hallway. You made this experience unforgettable, even if all you wrote in my yearbook was, "What up, Megan? Live long and prosper, G." My heart truly could not be more full. So here's to the class of 2025. Celebrate this collective milestone the way we Broncos were meant to celebrate it, together. Thank you all, and congratulations. Now, please join me in welcoming to the podium our very own Class of 2025 valedictorian, Bryce Fournier.
Thank you. I know many of you have been waiting for this moment for a while. If you know me, you know that I'm not one to talk much, which is probably exactly why you've been waiting for this. Given the podium, what will he say? To be honest, if I was to reveal myself right now to be a foreign agent, ordered to gather info and report it back to the Bulgarian government, I don't think too many of y'all would be surprised. I'm not a foreign spy, or at least that's what my legal counsel advised me to say. And I will admit that over these past 4 years, I didn't talk much, but I did listen and observe. I saw and remembered everything. In doing so, I became something of Lake Belton's omnipresent Santa Claus. And I made a list of all the things that have occurred. I will now read a selection from the nice list. Freshman year, exercise First Amendment rights. If you know, you know. Sophomore year, beginning around November, noticeable uptick in everyone's performance, or at least ChatGPT's. Junior year, unrivaled enthusiasm in our exclusive showing of The Crucible after the PSAT. Never before have I seen so much energy in a theater. We could not stop clapping. Senior year, graduated, though with a healthy dose of senioritis. Excellent comebacks from all sorts of natural disasters. The tornado, that wildfire, our senior prank. The unique quirks in our cherished building, from the ground floor being the second floor, to the math hall inexplicably becoming the Spanish hall. As for the naughty list, I have it here, but I'll wait to reveal it until we've all firmly received our diplomas in hand. Still, these things I've witnessed in my time here have left me with the feeling that Lake Belton is truly a school to be proud to have graduated from. I think, given the chance, I'd become a double agent to preserve the integrity of our school from foreign interference. So, as we reflect on our past and as we eagerly look towards our future, realize that these two cannot really be separated. Everything you've done in the past has just laid the foundation to where you walk next. You can't go backwards since you turned in a Chromebook with a broken stylus, and now the DLC is waiting to fine you $50 for a replacement. But you can look back and remember the past, but don't mourn it. To illustrate our departure from this grand school, I will relay the words John Donne said in his fittingly titled work, A Valediction Forbidding Mourning. Our souls, therefore, which are one, though I must go, endure not yet a breach, but an expansion. In context, this is a love poem written by a man as he's departing from his beloved wife. Now, I think it's best we see this as a metaphor, since it's a little weird to have a love affair with a school building. Doubly so when she's treating on you with 601 of your fellow graduates. But metaphorically, we are leaving behind this school, our roots, yet it will remain a part of us, and taking pride in our origins will allow for our expansion. While Lake Belton will always be a part of you, it won't be you in the years to come. As I close, I want to offer a thank you to all my family, namely my parents, and friends who have supported me along this whole journey. Thanks also to all the teachers that have guided me. Thank you to Steele, Mr. Craddock, and Belton ISD for giving me the opportunity to speak. Most importantly, I thank God through whom I have done all things. So, Lake Belton Class of 2025, congratulations. I wish you the best. Go on and do greater things. Dovidjte u Kuzmet.
Excellent job, Broncos. Graduating class of 2025, please stand. members of the Board of Trustees and Superintendent of Schools, as the principal of Lake Belton High School, I certify that each student receiving a diploma today has met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and Belton Independent School District. Dr. Golden, I present to you the class of 2025.
Steele. On behalf of the Belton ISD administration and trustees, I accept this Lake Belton High School graduating class of 2025.
Graduating class, you may be seated. Floor marshals, please begin preparing our students to receive their diplomas. We will now award diplomas to the class of 2025.
I remember how this went.
Bryce Joseph Fournier, valedictorian, summa cum laude, academic excellence, 2 years, Eagle Scout, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Scarlett Rain Landry Williams, cum laude. Academic excellence, 2 years, United States Army, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, HOSA, BPA officer, CCMR, National Honor Society, student council officer, ASTRA officer, and MCJR OTC.
Megan Bansel, salutatorian, summa cum laude, academic excellence, 2 years, HOSA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council.
Valeria Idalia Corona, program of study completer, CCMR, National Honor Society, student council officer, ASTRA officer, and dance.
Jackson James Goodman, CCMR, work-based learning.
Kezian Dolores Brown, Temple College coursework, CCMR, student council officer, ASTRA officer.
Seth Marshall Fritz, AWS, structural steel, CCMR.
Nevaeh Natalie Garcia, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, CCMR.
William Bailey Adams, program of study completer, educational aid certification, CCMR.
Kaylee Elizabeth Hudgens, TSFA floral certification, Elanco fundamentals of animal science certification, and CCMR.
Ashton Joseph Reed, entrepreneurship and small business, CCMR.
Viviana Leticia Vela Rios, TSFA floral certification and CCMR.
Tyson Alexander Bilbrey, student social media marketing, CCMR.
Sadie Giselle Lucio, program of study completer, community health worker, and CCMR.
Caleb Nathaniel Richardson, program of study completer, CCMR.
Keyshawn Jelani Thornton, CCMR and band.
Elijah William Shane Smith, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR.
Reagan Burian Hamilton, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Malik Manuel.
Xavier Christian Ainsworth, Honors, CCMR, National Honor Society, Art.
Sarah Michelle Lee Asher, CCMR.
Am I going too fast? I thought you just handed me one. Hang on.
Jaden Nicole Sanchez, CCMR.
Xavier Christian Ainsworth. Xavier Christian Ainsworth.
Tristan Adam Morales, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Aubrey Nicole Scott, United States Army TSFA, Floral Certification, and CCMR. Stop.
Abigail Marie Hollenberg, CCMR, Art.
Alexandria May Powell, Program of Study Completer. Elanco Veterinary Medicine Application, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR. No, stop. Let me announce. Persia Kiera Rose Horace, CCMR and Avid.
Amaya Marie McCarroll, Associate's Degree, Temple College, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Kennedy Anik Fleming, CCMR and Avid.
Clarence Jacob Budiongan Kubarov, Associate's Degree, Temple College, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Talea Jaden Walker, CCMR.
Shamira Marie Lenoir, CCMR.
Anaya Reina Jamari, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Aiden Carol Jackson, Work-Based Learning.
Jalia Nisher Massaline, CCMR.
Lillian Elizabeth Poole, CCMR, Work-Based Learning.
Raina Lynn Whaley, Program of Study Completer, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR, and Avid.
Blake Anson McKay, CCMR, Work-Based Learning.
Kaija Scott Arnold, Program of Study Completer, Serve Safe Manager, and CCMR.
Isaiah Gabriel Rodriguez, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, CCMR.
Michael Eugene Frazier, CCMR.
Shaniqua Radine Lee, CCMR.
Tyshawn Loren Carter Jr., CCMR, MCJ ROTC.
Bailey Lynn Ellis, Program of Study, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, CCMR Art.
Cornelius Octavius Scott Jr., CCMR.
Leah Marie Miller, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR.
Alan Matthew Rao, CCMR.
Kevin Wesley Pilkington, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Isaiah Deshaun Reed, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Genesis Denise Isaac, CCMR, Choir.
Corey Lee Padalecki,
Blake
AWS
Michael
Sheet
Lee,
Metal Welding and CCMR.
Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Zaire Armand Lee Anthony Willis, CCMR.
Zaria Shamar McGinnis, CCMR.
Skylar Brianna Coos, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, MCJ ROTC.
Victoria Renee Stanford, CCMR, Art.
Alana Ryan Murphy, Program of Study Completer, Community Health Worker, CCMR.
Austin Brian Bush, CCMR, Art.
Micah Ember Hawkins, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Bradley Christian Onquiri, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, CCMR.
Madison Lee Luna, Program of Study Completer, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, TVMA, Certified Veterinary Assistant, CCMR.
Christopher Luis Trejo, CCMR.
Kylie Vivian Carver, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, and Color Guard.
Riley Michael Dale, Program of Study Completer, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, CCMR, eSports.
Carmen Latina Marie Bullock, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, Entry-Level Python Programmer, BPA, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Color Guard.
Mazden Piper Hernandez, Honors, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Adelise Rivera Martinez, CCMR and Color Guard.
Jonathan Gabriel Rogers, CCMR.
Roberto Luis Jennings, Program of Study Completer, CCMR and Band.
Cadence Arabella Hoover, CCMR.
Madison Ray Weaver, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR, Band and Color Guard.
Kishana Marissa Althi Massey, CCMR.
Kylie Ann Griesbach, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR and Color Guard.
Evie Marie Razor, Associate's Degree, Temple College, CCMR, Program of Study Completer, Ambassador TBI.
Thais Ariel Colindres, Student Social Media Marketing Certification, CCMR, Color Guard, and Art.
Natalie Nicole Myers, Honors, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, FFA CCMR, National Honor Society.
Miranda Lynn Carver, CCMR and Color Guard.
Lainey Louise Smozik, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, TVMA Vet Assistant, FFA CCMR.
Jimmy D. Knight.
Paige Elise Falkenberg, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, FFA CCMR.
Kyra Michelle Brown, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, and CCMR.
Noah Coe Ronald Kaida, CCMR.
Logan Blaine Jaffers, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Lily Page Allman, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Community Health Workers, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, National Honor Society, Band.
Tyler Anthony Dixon, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Danica Renee Garza, Cum Laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, CCMR, Band.
Riley Ann Clausen, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Sierra Olivia Rosales, Cum Laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Emma Elizabeth Hetrick, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, and Avid.
Rusty Olive Phelps, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Choir.
Peyton Grace Weir, CCMR.
Luke David Draghi, Cum Laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, BPA, CCMR, Astra.
Ariana Irene Castillo, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Sophia Grace Hadsel, Honors, Temple College Coursework, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Victoria Ann Goodrich, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, TVMA Certified Veterinary Assistant, and Elanco Animal Science Certification, and CCMR.
Chelsea Nicole Reeder, Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR.
Karina Joanna Garcia, Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR.
Kaylee James Reeder, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR.
Logan Benjamin Martinez, CCMR.
Lucas Vance Cox, work-based learning.
Tiara Ani Moore, CCMR and Art.
Aiden Andres Hernando, CCMR, work-based learning.
Nathan Armando Diaz, TSFA Floral Certification, Community Health Worker and CCMR.
Kwame Aduse Asar, CCMR.
Ariel Denise Reyes, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Caden Mitchell Matamoros, CCMR, work-based learning.
Tatum Riley King, United States Navy, CCMR.
Avelina Marie Betancourt, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Kayla Bethany Daly, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician in CCMR.
Hannah Avery Kastner, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Olivia Kathleen Gallant, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, HOSA and CCMR.
Natalie Jill Hoover Waltman, honors, Temple College coursework, security officer level 2, CCMR, National Honor Society, Thespians.
Garrett Lee Rogers, honors program of study completer, AWS sheet metal welding, TSFA floral certification, FFA and CCMR.
Kagan Mackenzie Huddleston, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Neil Dayawansa, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, program of study completer, entrepreneurship and small business, BPA and CCMR.
Emma Lynn Jensen, honors, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, National Honor Society, ASTRA, Superintendent Advisory Committee.
Benjamin Thomas Asuncion Crab, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, CCMR and orchestra.
Mackenzie Faith Moore, CCMR, work-based learning.
Thomas Charles Stevens, cum laude, academic excellence and CCMR.
Amelia Elizabeth Holden, CCMR.
Mario Harsha Panmunaban, cum laude, academic excellence, program of study completer, Code HS cybersecurity level 1 and CCMR.
Eilish Marie Scammell, program of study completer, pharmacy technician, CCMR, blood donor.
Emilio Phoenix Gonzalez, cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, Eagle Scout, ASE automobile certification or service technology, ASE brakes, ASE engine performance, ASE engine repair, ASE maintenance and light repair, ASE refrigerant recovery and recycling, ASE automobile suspension and steering, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Vanessa Analita Garcia, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, level 2 security officer, CCMR, student council, blood donor.
Ty Aaron Green, cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, CCMR and National Honor Society.
Jacob Royce McKay, Program of Study Completer, Educational Aid Certification, CCMR.
Hudson Nicole Nix, or Hudson Cole Nix, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, BPA, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Decarion Latirius Thompson, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Tyler Dane Benedict, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, and CCMR.
Jacob Riley Johnson, CCMR.
Garrett Ray Rowland, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Autodesk Associate for Mechanical Design, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
James Clark Mead, CCMR, Techsperts Band.
Cooper Lane Meese, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Paul David Renfro, Program of Study Completer, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Zachary Matthew Ram, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, TSA, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Troy David Loris, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR, Work-Based Learning.
Brandon Wayne Hawley, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Spirit Jave Hernandez, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR.
Nelson Maxwell Hayes, CCMR.
Lysandra American Bateman, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR, Art.
Zachary William Dodd, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Angeline Garcia, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Hunter Earl Hutchins, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Astra.
Harley Elaine Ramadka, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR.
Hannah Grace Hutchins, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council, and Astra.
Jada Michelle Musante, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, Color Guard and Choir, Blood Donor.
DeKayla Danielle Dominique Demerson, CCMR.
Taylor Ray Love, CCMR, Choir.
Jasmine Alina Mayberry, CCMR.
Ethan Imani Smith, CCMR, Choir.
Will Randall Daughtry, CCMR.
Pate Braxton Palomino, Temple College Coursework, CCMR, Choir, Blood Donor.
Riley Aaron Martinson, Program of Study Completer, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Madison Josephine Colon, CCMR, Student Council, Choir.
Abby May Corder, CCMR, Color Guard, and Avid.
Valeria Palacios Gutierrez, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant, HOSA, CCMR, Blood Donor.
Aurelie Elizabeth Curiel, Temple College Coursework, CCMR.
Aiden Nathaniel Fenton, cum laude. Academic Excellence 2 years, CCMR, choir.
McKenna Lily Winner, CCMR.
Miranda Elaine Armstrong, honors, CCMR, choir.
McKenna Ann Johnston, cum laude. Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Hunter John Mish, United States Navy, Ace Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR, choir.
Aiden Nell Leonard, CCMR.
Grace Kelly Jean Frazier, honors, CCMR, dance, choir.
Emma Riley Coyle, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floor Certification, and CCMR.
Brittany Nicole Beatty, cum laude, Academic Excellence, CCMR, choir.
Aubrey Ann Brown, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Phlebotomy Technician, and CCMR.
Kathy Fan, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR.
Rebecca Kate Minsack, TSFA Floral Certification, and CCMR.
Kimberly Lee Wilds, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop, CCMR, choir.
Campbell Renee Foster, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, and CCMR.
Zoe Rochelle Schaefer, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Graphic Design, CCMR.
Aubrey Ann Yeager, CCMR.
Kiana Marie Martinez, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Art.
Barrett Davis Renee Burdine, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Ivan Fernando Lopez Andrade, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Natalia Rose Ginn, TSFA Floral Certification, and CCMR.
Lexi Madison Whitman, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Neva Michelle Guerra, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, TSA, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Daniel Alexander Carvajal, CCMR.
Chelsea Lynn Miller, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Skylar Elizabeth Jenkins, CCMR, Avid Orchestra.
Caitlin Addison Tebow, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council, and ASTRA.
Kendall Lynn Cook, Program of Study Completer, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, Elanco Animal Science Certification, TVMA Certified Veterinary Assistant, CCMR.
Kendall Hope Cartwright, Honors, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Skylar Aniko Pascual Johnson, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, CCMR.
Paul William Stevens, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, CCMR and NHS.
Aiden Sky DeLeon, Temple College coursework, CCMR.
Alan Eugene Verstaller, CCMR and AVID.
Thaddeus Simon Medina, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Takoa Andrew Martin, Program of Study Completer, ServSafe Manager in CCMR.
Lillian Elizabeth Polk, CCMR, Choir, Swimming.
Cage Christopher Pasentino Sloan, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, BPA and CCMR.
Margaret Ann Johnson, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, EKG Technician, EMT Certification, CCMR, Thespians.
Robert William Kiefer Marshall, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Cybersecurity Level 1, BPA, TSA, and CCMR.
Julia Ann Broderick, Honors, Temple College coursework, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, CCMR, National Society of High School Scholars.
Brett Allen Harmon, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Cassandra Mendoza, Program of Study Completer, TSFA, Floral Certification, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop, CCMR, Art.
Haston Dean Kelly, Honors, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Leila Darlene Sarmiento, CCMR, Thespians, Theater.
Caleb Young Loper, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, TSFA Floral Certification, and CCMR.
Sayuri Isabella Longworth, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Art.
Chance Michael Scott, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Lillian Elise Rivas, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, CCMR, Art.
Tucker Thomas Schwartz, Air Force Academy, CCMR.
Isabel Christina Matthews, cum laude, Academic Excellence, Temple College coursework, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR, Thespians.
Tate Michael Lisenby, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, and CCMR.
Tyler Aiden Gray, CCMR, Thespians, Theater.
Holden Christopher Brown, CCMR.
Jalen Mia Flores, Program of Study Completer, Elanco Animal Science Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, TVMA Certified Veterinary Assistant, CCMR, Band, Girl Scouts.
Benjamin Lee Harmon, Program of Study Completer and CCMR.
Bailey Marie Peterson, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, TVMA Vet Assistant, Elanco Animal Science Certification, FFA, CCMR, Art.
Elijah Lawrence Mascarenas, Program of Study Completer, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Caleb Anthony Vasquez, CCMR, U.S. Navy.
Cole Landry Francis, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR.
Sarari Lopez, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR, Avid.
Jackson Curtis Kreischer, AWS Structural Steel and CCMR.
Caitlin Annalise Ridley, Temple College Coursework, TSFA, Floral Certification, CCMR.
Caleb Michael Frederick Eigelman, Security Officer Level 2, CCMR and Band.
Andrew James Pagan, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, ServSafe Manager, Autodesk Associate Revit Architecture, Autodesk Associate Inventor, TSA, CCMR.
Sarah Faith Williamson, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Thespians and Theater.
Mason David McIntosh, TSFA Floral Certification, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Trent Anthony Corrales, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Emma Reese Page, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Alicia Marie Johnson, CCMR.
Tatum Lael Vaughn, Honors, Elanco Animal Science Certification, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Alyssa Marie Reese, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, TSFA Floral Certification and CCMR.
Abigail Nicole Rydberg, Honors, Temple College Coursework, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Madison Grace Letts, Temple College Coursework, CCMR.
Alyssa Linnea Taggle, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR.
Meadow Leanne Stevens, CCMR.
Cameron Joseph Bartz, Honors, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Cara Rosas, Elanco Animal Science Certification and Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, CCMR.
Eli Caden Vaughn, CCMR, Avid.
Phoon Ya Huynh, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Caden James Ward, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, CCMR.
Austin Blake Robello, cum laude, Academic Excellence, CCMR, and Orchestra.
Raleigh Joe Solis, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR.
Vincent Bradley Brown, Honors, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, Autodesk Associate for Mechanical Design, BPA, TSA, CCMR, and Orchestra.
Cole Preston Mikulash, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, CCMR.
Rachel Yuna Kim, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence, BPA, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Orchestra.
Kellen Brandt Scarborough, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, CCMR.
Mackenzie Lynn Russell, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Orchestra.
Noah William Romney, CCMR.
Autumn Haisu Adams, CCMR, and Orchestra.
Alexis Nicole Martinez, United States Air Force, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Irma Joseline Lopez. Temple College coursework, program of study completer, volunteer income tax assistance, tax counseling certification, basic, ServSafe manager, FCCLA and CCMR.
Callie Shea Mayberry, Temple College coursework, Army National Guard, program of study completer, patient care technician, EMT certification, EKG technician, CCMR, blood donor.
Giovanni Raul Berhil, CCMR, Avid, and orchestra.
Emily Irene Hunter, program of study completer, patient care tech, CCMR, blood donor.
Heather Dawn Quinones, program of study completer, pharmacy technician, CCMR.
Irvin Ronaldo Castaneda Frosto, program of study completer, level 2 security officer, CCMR.
Reagan Noel Odom, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, pharmacy technician, and CCMR.
Luis Alejandro Ruiz Camacho, NCCER Corps, CCMR.
Kelton Blake Lester, program of study completer, and CCMR.
John Garrett Hale, associate's degree, Temple College, BPA, CCMR, orchestra.
Robert Lee Robison Jr., AWS structural steel, and CCMR.
Victoria Sofia Melendez Espino, program of study completer, TSFA, floral certification, Elanco veterinary medical application certification, TVMA certified veterinary assistant, CCMR.
Nicholas Dean Brooks, program of study completer, and CCMR.
Andrea Isabel Melendez Espino, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, CCMR.
Holden Tyler Weeks, program of study completer, ServSafe manager, and CCMR.
Soa Mal Romani, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, National Honor Society Student Council.
Duncan Scott Lewis, CCMR and orchestra.
Piper Faye Wilson, TSFA floral certification, security officer level 2, CCMR.
Kaylee Francis Pearson, program of study completer, Adobe certified professional in visual design, Adobe certified professional in graphic design, CCMR and art.
Jasmine Marie Barney, CCMR, Thespians, Advid.
Andrew Xavier Ramos Mendez, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, and CCMR.
Annabelle Clarissa Clow, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, Thespians.
Olivia Marie Sibley, Temple College coursework, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Madeline Alani Lim, CCMR.
Victoria Elizabeth Sibley, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, educational aid certification, TAFE, and CCMR.
Giselle Karina Lemus, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, CCMR, Thespians, theater, blood donor.
Maya Adriana Aurora Sierras, honors, program of study completer, pharmacy technician, CCMR, and Astra.
Liam Michael McCullough, cum laude, CCMR, Thespians, art and theater.
Scarlett Dean Cotham, CCMR.
Caleb Jefferson Majors, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, POSA, CCMR.
Connor Joseph Johnston, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop and CCMR.
Oscar Stanisław Klecha, Program of Study Completer, ACE Entry-Level Suspension and Steering, ACE Entry-Level Manual Driving Train, ACE Entry-Level Brakes, ACE Entry-Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ACE Entry-Level Automobile Automatic Transmission, ACE Entry-Level Electronic and Electrical S, ACE Entry-Level ACE Heating and Air Conditioning, CCMR.
Chahaya Ann Lane, summa cum laude. Academic Excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, BPA, TSA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Astra Officer, and Band.
Michael Weston Cook, Honors, Temple College coursework, Entrepreneurship in Small Business, CCMR.
Lillian Shelby Graves, magna cum laude. Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Educational Aid Certification, CCMR, Astra Band, and National Honor Society.
Caden Taylor Caviad, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR, Avid.
Elizabeth Noel McCready, summa cum laude. Academic Excellence 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Educational Aid Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society, Astra, and Band.
Megan Marie Johnson, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Blood Drive Donor.
Kaylee Anna Peskowski, Honors. Associate's Degree, Temple College, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and Avid.
Brianna Beth Boyd, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Securities Officer, CCMR, Avid.
Shayna Arlene Mahood, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, and Band.
Aracelis Romero Ayala, United States Army, Program Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Iris Ann Baker, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Patient Care Technician, EKG Technician, CCMR, and Choir.
Alexis Lynn Garza, Army National Guard, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Community Health Worker, CCMR.
Taran Paul J. Ricky Makala Anderson, CCMR.
Julia Michelle Galvan, Associate's Degree, Temple College, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Valerie Garcia, Program of Study Completer, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, Student Social Media Marketing Certification, and CCMR.
Yareli Valdez, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Lauren Beaujolais Elaine, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Associate's Degree, Temple College, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Autodesk Certified Professional, TSA, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Thomas Howard Striegler, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Avid.
Mobalaji Motunrayo Babaloa, Associate's Degree, Temple College, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, BPA, TSA, and CCMR.
Renison Christopher Ling, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR, Band.
Aiden Paul Chernicki, Program of Study Completer and CCMR.
Juan Montoya III, Program of Study Completer, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, CCMR, Avid.
Jonathan David Crow, summa cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, CCMR and band.
Joe Angel Valdez, honors, CCMR, thespians, theater.
Julian Trayvon Walker, cum laude, academic excellence, program of study completer, TSA and CCMR.
Alexis Duran, associate's degree, Temple College, CCMR.
Jacob Nicholas Walters, academic excellence, Temple College coursework, CCMR, band and jazz band.
Valerie Osorio, CCMR, dance.
Evan Thomas Eckert, honors, academic excellence 2 years, associate's degree, Temple College, so CCMR and band.
Coriana Marie Fabian, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, CCMR, dance.
Cooper Dean McGowan, CCMR, Astra, band.
Skylar Danielle Atkinson, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, CCMR, dance.
Landon Emmanuel Williams, cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, CCMR, National Honor Society, and choir.
Alfredo Junior Sesteda, program of study completer, serve safe manager, CCMR.
Braden James Mellon, CCMR and band.
Aiden Christopher Lopez, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, NCCER core, CCMR.
Colin James Anderman, honors, program of study completer, serve safe manager, CCMR and band.
Noah Christian Brown, AWS, structural steel, CCMR, avid.
Noah Joshua Thomas, program of study completer, Eagle Scout, CCMR and band.
Isaiah Alex Olvera, program of study completer, entrepreneurship and small business, CCMR.
Dylan Kent Rice, honors, program of study completer, pharmacy technician and CCMR.
Branson Kyler Gregor, CCMR, avid.
Stephen Levi Dawson, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, program of study completer, pharmacy technician and CCMR.
Pablo Yoel Cabrera, CCMR, avid.
Nathan William Dawson, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician and CCMR.
Nathaniel James Hernandez, CCMR.
Hattie Jane LaRue, program of study completer, TSFA, floral certification and CCMR.
Ryan Kyle McGinnis, program of study completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Graphic Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Print and Digital, Skills USA, CCMR, Art.
Paisley Shea Paulson, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, certified clinical medical assistant, CCMR, blood donor and dance.
Maddox William Rickner, honors, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, AWS Structural Steel, TSA, CCMR.
Jonah Kai Dominic Kim, academic excellence, BPA and CCMR.
Michaela Elizabeth Bird, CCMR, Art.
Bradley James Baker, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, and CCMR.
Reese Leanne Smith, CCMR.
Julian Leon Alvarez, CCMR.
Christopher Angel Vasquez, CCMR.
Tyler J. Stevens, Program of Study Completer, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, CCMR.
Bosco Ningao Entreri, CCMR.
Azalea Eleuteria Mary Garcia, Program of Study Completer, Educational Aid Certification, CCMR and Choir.
Alexis Ray Daughtry, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR.
Emeline Marie Jimenez, TSFA Floral Certification and CCMR.
Jasmine Ariel Elise Rios, CCMR.
Abigail Marie Cade, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, and CCMR.
Ariana Garcia, CCMR.
Kendall Renee Cowan, cum laude. Academic Excellence, 2 years, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant, HOSA, CCMR, Blood Donor, National Honor Society, and Band.
Brandon Pate, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, EMT Certification, EKG Technician, CCMR.
Shelby Jane Beck, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant, HOSA, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Aaliyah Chanel Vera, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Tatum Elizabeth Kelly, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Vet Science, CCMR, Astra, and Dance.
Chandra K. Pierre, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Lexi Faith Holler, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society, Astra, and Blood Donor.
Emma Grace Smith, CCMR.
Destiny Lynn Gott, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Dance, and Blood Donor.
Madison Avery McKenzie, CCMR.
Reagan Danae Flory, Temple College Coursework, CCMR, Dance, and Blood Donor.
Riley Ray Holman, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Jacqueline Renee Merriam, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and Dance.
Heavenly Leanne Middleton Reed, CCMR.
Brooke L.B. Hale, Temple College Coursework, CCMR, National Honor Society, Art and Dance, Orchestra, and Blood Donor.
Gabrielle Brianna Jones, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Adarius Malik Medina, United States Air Force, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Astra, and Blood Donor.
Hannah Mae Ward, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Noah Santiago Santos, Temple College Coursework, United States Air Force, Program of Study Completer, TSA, CCMR, Astra, NJSS, and Stuco Officer.
Madison Nicole Ruiz, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Ava Mackenzie Diaz, CCMR, Astra, and Dance.
Dave Apte, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, Pharmacy Technician, BPA, HOSA, TSA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council, Esports.
Bailey K. Matson, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Premiere Pro, CCMR, Astra, Dance, and Blood Donor.
Kawi Lin, cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1 Certification, BPA, CCMR, Esports.
Emerson Claire Tucker, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Astra, and Dance.
Aiden Ryan Villegas, Honors, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, BPA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Techsperts.
Tyler Blake Gordon, CCMR.
Braden Kennard Branham, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, Autodesk Associate Mechanical Design, BPA, TSA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Techsperts.
Aiden James Wilson, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Premiere Pro and CCMR.
Joseph Paul Doney, summa cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1, TSFA Floral Certification, HOSA, TSA, CCMR, Band.
Anabeli Victoria Calderon Laguna, CCMR.
Jacob Jennings Jerichos, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Terrell Joshua Narcisse Santos, United States Army, Program of Study Completer, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ASE Entry-Level Automobile Brakes, and CCMR.
Samuel Garrett Stevens, cum laude, Academic Excellence, Temple College Coursework, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Leo Kevin Moon, Program of Study Completer, ASE Entry-Level Service Technology, ASE Entry-Level Brakes, ASE Entry-Level Electronics and Electrical, ASE Entry-Level Engine Repair, ASE Entry-Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ASE Entry-Level Suspension and Steering, Skills USA, and CCMR.
Edgar Ivan Valenzuela, CCMR, Avid.
Samuel Ashton Matus, Program of Study Completer and CCMR.
Anthony Sean Williams, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Andrew James Endershot, magna cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, CCMR, National Honor Society, Thespians, and Theater.
Amari Prince Austin, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR, Avid.
Phoenix Elizabeth Carlisle, cum laude, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, and National Honor Society.
Braden Stefan Fairley, CCMR.
Aura Lynn Vance, cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, CCMR, Avid, and Blood Donor.
Damil Khan, CCMR.
Hannah Rose Lambiase, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Taha Khan, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Svetlana Eloise Smart, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR, and Thespians.
Adam J. Fulton, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Patient Care Technician, CCMR.
Michelle Kusan, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, and CCMR.
Mark Anthony Aragon, II, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Lauren Isabella Diaz, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Community Health Worker, FCCLA, CCMR, Astra, and Band.
Tyler Lee Bloodworth, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Catherine Amanda Ray, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Blood Donor.
Xavier Nathaniel Wells, CCMR.
Bianca Ramirez, Security Officer, Level 2, CCMR, Program of Study Completer.
Jeremiah Cassius Batrial, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Justine Shane Abilar, CCMR.
Ahizea Kavane Tearu Fili Longtonga. Program of Study Completer, Educational Aid Certification, CCMR.
Chao Nok Won Win, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, Program of Study Completer.
Dakota Rain Nettles, Volunteer Income Tax Assistant, Tax Counseling, Certification, Basic, CCMR.
Diego Elijah Velasquez, Temple College coursework and CCMR.
Sophie Grace Allen, CCMR.
Jillian Selvig Webb, cum laude, Academic Excellence 2 years, BPA, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council, and Orchestra.
Benjamin Michael Hughes, CCMR, TSA.
Nathan John Daniel, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, NCCER Core, CCMR.
James Joseph Savino, Magna Cum Laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Temple College coursework, Program of Study Completer, Autodesk Associate for Mechanical Design, Code HS, Python, Level 1, BPA, TSA, CCMR.
Jackson Matthew Domick, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Isaiah Hanif Dixon, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Digital Video, CCMR, Esports.
Gary Joseph Daniel Patton, CCMR.
Sean William Schulten, Program of Study Completer, BPA, CCMR, Esports.
Braden James Jurasic, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Avid.
Vicente Luis Mica Goucher.
Adam Daniel Constancio, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Samantha Marie Lupolio, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Avid.
Titus James Partiki, Program of Study Completer, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Word Expert, and CCMR.
Presley Elizabeth Vargas Leon, CCMR, Avid.
Patrick Ato Hart, magna cum laude, academic excellence 2 years, program of study completer, code HS Python level 1 certifications, BPA and CCMR.
Jonathan Michael Pasowitz, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Brian David Crockey, program of study completer and CCMR.
Dylan J. Mansfield, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ACE Entry-Level Automobile Maintenance and Light R, ACE Entry-Level Automobile Suspension and Steering, CCMR.
Alexander William Adams, program of study completer, educational aid certification and CCMR.
Skylar Ray Tarno, program of study completer, CCMR.
Braden Cash Kemper, ASE Maintenance and Light Repair, ASE Manual Drivetrain and Axles, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Mason J. Hayford, CCMR.
Carlos Alfonso Lopez Flores, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, pharmacy technician, and CCMR.
Samuel Ray Fowler, CCMR.
Claire Elizabeth Martin, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, CCMR, and blood donor.
Freddie Lee Westbrook III.
You don't have to hand it to me, just turn it, and I'll look. Thank you, yes. Evelyn Lee Maurer, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR, and band.
Emma Susanna Suniga, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, CCMR.
Alyssa Nicole Villalobos, program of study completer, and CCMR.
Presley Ann Vaca, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, CCMR.
Bryson Mendez Espinosa, program of study completer, AWS structural steel, AWS sheet metal welding, and CCMR.
Kennedy Claire Richardson, program of study completer, TSFA floral certification, phlebotomy technician, CCMR.
Aiden Scott O'Hanlon, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, and art.
Lucas Kieran Madison, program of study completer, Elanco Animal Science certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application certification, CCMR.
Julian Victoria Boyles, TSFA floral certification, CCMR, and art.
Jesus Garcia, program of study completer, phlebotomy technician, CCMR.
Lorelei Marie Foster, CCMR, and art.
Gage Lee Crocker, program of study completer, student social media marketing certification, TSFA floral certification, CCMR.
Sierra Ann Trawick, TSFA and floral certification.
Jasmine Carissa Escobedo, CCMR.
Aiden Alamir Kurdi, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, NCCER Core, and CCMR.
Cameron William Rimple, Temple College coursework, program of study completer, certified clinical medical assistant, CCMR, blood donor.
Christian Sean Morales, program of study completer, patient care technician, and CCMR.
Colin Stephen Southern, program of study completer, CCMR.
Canyon Storm Burke, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, EKG Technician, and CCMR.
Christopher Blake Vargas, Program of Study Completer, ACE Entry Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ACE Entry Level Recovery and Recycling, CCMR.
Alexandria Beatriz del Bosque, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, and CCMR.
Javon Armando Phillips, United States Army, CCMR.
Valerie Jompart, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Color Guard.
Cameron Grace Cotton, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Alexis Marie Ortiz, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, and CCMR.
Natalie Madison Maldonado, cum laude, Academic Excellence, 2 years, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR, National Honor Society.
Rihanna Michelle Hunt, Honors, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Tech, CCMR.
Brooklyn Hope Ord, CCMR.
Carmen Alejandra Horton Vasquez, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Andrew Paul Weissel, Program of Study Completer, ACE Entry Level Brakes, ACE Entry Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ACE Entry Level Manual Drivetrain and Axles, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ACE Entry Level Suspension and Steering, ACE Entry Level Engine Repair, ACE Entry Level Heating and CCMR, Band.
Javier Bernabe Lopez Cruz, Program of Study Completer, and CCMR.
Alexander Allen Breedlove, CCMR, Choir.
Efren Reyes Lopez, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Michelle Lee Lamar, CCMR.
Abigail K. Wright, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Tatiana Shirlea Reese, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Samantha Jane Priestley, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and AVID.
Elizabeth Rodriguez, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Blood Donor.
Micah Michelle Morgan, Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Kaysen Kaylin Tanner, Program of Study Completer, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, Elanco Animal Science Certification, TSFA Floral Certification, FFA, CCMR.
Finley Elizabeth Tremere Fanning, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Pharmacy Technician, BPA, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Leah Jimena Cueto, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Caitlin Ann Parker, Temple College Coursework, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, AVID, Art.
Joanna Velasquez Cardosa, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Bailey Lee Brulisauer Miller, TSFA Floral Certification, Community Health Worker, CCMR, Astra, AVID, and Blood Donor.
Landon John Ludman, Program of Study Completer, CCMR. Abigail Faith Cortez,
Program of Study Completer, Pharmacy Technician, CCMR, Astra, and Blood Donor.
Braxton Andrew Shirley, AWS, Structural Steel, CCMR.
Dylan Alfredo Valadares, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Jaden Andrew Zaragoza, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Gianna Gabrielle Herrera, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Alexander Wallace Bettina Torres, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop, CCMR. Lauren Nicole Stefik, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, and Band. Presley Michelle Marek, CCMR. Mackenzie Jocelyn Drake. Lainey Dawn Simmons, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR. Antoine Trinell Lamar, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR. Kira Lauren Kirchmeyer, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification, CCMR, Dance. Christian Vincent Sanchez, Program of Study Completer and CCMR. Kylie Paige Reyna, Program of Study Completer, Serve Safe Manager, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR. Dylan Wayne Boyer, Temple College Coursework, NCCER Core, CCMR. Dominic Jacob Valdez, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Graphic Design, CCMR, Band. Elena Faith Castor, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, and Blood Donor. Emily Dawn Nelson. Riley Renee Fraga, Program of Study Completer, Elanco Animal Science Certification, TVMA Certified Veterinary Assistant, CCMR. Logan Bradley Little. Brett Allen Weatherford, CCMR. Zion Antonio Maurice Williams, CCMR. Brooke Caitlin Phillips, Honors, Program of Study Completer, TSA, CCMR. Lucian Chaston Crusade II, Student Social Media Marketing Certification, CCMR. Bryce Michael Davis, CCMR. Trevellis Eugene Harrison Jr., United States Marine Corps, CCMR, National Honor Society, Student Council, Thespians, Avid, Blood Donor. Charles Brent Thompson, CCMR and Avid. Kevin Kipkimboy Muchunu, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Avid. Jory Christopher Chase Holland, Honors Program of Study Completer, CCMR. Daniel Mauricio Salgada Sita, CCMR. Rhodey Owen Smith, Temple College Coursework, CCMR. Jared Alexander Solis, CCMR. Emmy Faith Lloyd, Honors, Army National Guard, Program of Study Completer, TSFA, Floral Certification, Patient Care Technician, Certified EKG Technician, CCMR, and Blood Donor. Cristian Delgado Ramirez, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, NCCER Core, CCMR.
Katie Jean Furman, CCMR and Avid.
Cristiana Ronaldo Lopez, Program of Study Completer, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Catherine Nicole Haley Renee Johnson, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, National Honor Society, and Blood Donor.
Roman Phoenix Flores, CCMR.
Catherine Nicole Moore, Program Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR, Avid, and Blood Donor.
Scott Alberto Watson, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Brianna Marie Sutterfield, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Michael Luis Gonzalez Jr., Temple College Coursework, NCCER, Core, CCMR.
Jacavian Javon Johnson, Volunteer Income Tax Assistant, Tax Counseling Certification, Basic, CCMR.
Julian Jose Flores, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Austin Wayne Johnson, Program of Study Completer, ASE Entry Level Automatic Transmission, ASE Entry Level Engine Performance, ASE Entry Level Heating and Air Conditioning, ASE Entry Level Engine Repair, ASE Entry Level Electrical Systems, ASE Entry Level Suspension and Steering, ASE Entry Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ASE Manual Transmission, and CCMR.
Jaden McKinley Lurcher, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, ACE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ACE Entry Level Brakes, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Terrence Dion Cato, Program of Study Completer, NCCER Core, Phlebotomy Technician, and CCMR.
Andrew Campbell Rose, Honors, Academic Excellence, Associate's Degree, Temple College, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Cybersecurity, Level 1 Certification, BPA, CCMR, Techsperts, and Eagle Scout.
Braden Alexander Mozzie, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Matthew Alfonso Daniel Grayo, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Code HS Python Level 1 Certification, CCMR, Esports.
Victoria Claire Alfano, Elanco Animal Science Certification, CCMR, and Band.
Nathan Angel Richards, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Alyssa Ann Stevens, CCMR, Color Guard, and Choir.
Evan Luann Trevino, Program of Study Completer, ServSafe Manager, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Vashni Nicole Crawford, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Graphic Design, CCMR, and Blood Donor.
Samantha Lynn Brzezinski, CCMR, Program of Study Completer.
James Timothy Sisley, Program of Study Completer and CCMR.
Aubrey Ann Stone, CCMR.
Jackson Riley Morris, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Edward Allen Pitts, Orchestra, CCMR.
Benjamin Brasino, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer in CCMR.
Austin Michael George.
Mia Lynn Garza, Program of Study Completer, Serve Safe Manager, TSFA Floral Certification, FCCLA, and CCMR.
Bella Ashley Clifford, CCMR.
Jasmine Dorecia Lynn Henson, TSFA Floral Certification, Security Officer Level 2 and CCMR.
Karina Ann Herring, CCMR, Thespians, Art, Theater.
Troy Michael Horton, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR.
Tatiana Aliyah Johnson, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, CCMR, Avid.
Jackson Leland Reeves, CCMR and Avid.
Cheyenne Montana Lambert, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Anthony Ricardo Seals, Program of Study Completer, Student Social Media Marketing Certification, BPA and CCMR.
Haley Marisol Dodd, Program of Study Completer, Phlebotomy Technician, TSFA Floral Certification, CCMR.
Noah Pascal O'Neill, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Nathaniel Montez Griffith, CCMR.
Once his whole name. Terrence Aurelius Osorio Taylor, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Andres Marcelino Ochoa, CCMR.
Cameron Tejan Bradley Lemus, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician in CCMR.
Eric Ortega Ortiz, CCMR.
Richard Allen Lavoie II, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR, and blood donor.
Corbin Alexander Reynolds, CCMR.
Joshua Brandon Mallard, Program of Study Completer, Community Health Worker, and CCMR.
Christopher Larry Cruz, Temple College coursework, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
Hunter Ray Pitt, CCMR.
Anthony Q.E. Tran, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR, Esports.
Morgan Taylor Oaks, CCMR and Art.
Julian Angel Sadana, Program of Study Completer, Level 2 Security Officer, CCMR.
Gavin Cole Tinsley, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, and CCMR.
Mila Ann Knight, Program of Study Completer, Patient Care Technician, CCMR.
Raimundo Adolfo Soto, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Trista Leanne Shika, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Patient Care Technician, CCMR, and blood donor.
Andrew Xavier Cooper, Program of Study Completer, ASE Entry-Level Automatic Transmission Transaxle, ASE Entry-Level Service Technology, ASE Entry-Level Brakes, ASE Entry-Level Engine Performance, ASE Entry Maintenance and Light Repair, Skills USA, ASE Engine Repair, CCMR, ASE Entry-Level Heating and Air Conditioning, ASE Electrical, ASE Steering and Suspension. I believe that's it.
Jadson Wimberly, CCMR.
Aiden Allen Collins, Program of Study Completer, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Robert Michael Aguilar, AWS Sheet Metal Welding, AWS Structural Steel, CCMR.
John William Hartnett Jr., Program of Study Completer, ASE Entry-Level Manual Drivetrain and Axles, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ASE Entry-Level Brakes, ASE Entry-Level Maintenance and Light Repair, ASE Entry-Level Suspension and Steering, and CCMR.
Martin Dean Delaney, CCMR.
Gregory Dean Parsons, Program of Study Completer and CCMR.
Isaac Daniel Rice, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Caden James Wagner, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Graphic Design, Adobe Certified Professional in Print and Digital, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Tristan Blake Calderon, CCMR.
Ricardo Samuel Morta, Program of Study Completer, AWS Structural Steel, and CCMR.
Tyler Michael Wayne Vornkal, Program of Study Completer, CCMR.
Alyssa Marie Ellis, CCMR and Art.
Skylar Jade Anderson, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR.
Gabriel Gunther Gully, Program of Study Completer, Elanco Veterinary Medical Application Certification in CCMR.
Jada Sari Prince, Program of Study Completer, TSFA Floral Certification, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, CCMR.
Justin Dana Whiteus, Temple College Coursework, Program of Study Completer, Adobe Certified Professional Photoshop, and CCMR.
Bryson Kyle Drummond, CCMR.
Elijah Daniel Johnson McQueen, Program of Study Completer, CCMR, Esports. Wesley Evan Shade, United States Air Force, Student Social Media Marketing Certification in CCMR. Michael Anthony Kutri, United States Marine Corps, Program of Study Completer, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, Level 2 Security Officer in CCMR. Zamaran Elijah Arredondo, CCMR. Miguel Docivil Dolcines, CCMR. Daniel Alexander Bernard, U.S. Marine Corps, Program of Study Completer, ASE Entry-Level Brakes, ASE Refrigerant Recovery and Recycling, ASE Maintenance and Light Repair, Entrepreneurship and Small Business, and CCMR.
Class of 2025, you are truly remarkable. It fills me with immense pride to witness the culmination of your hard work and dedication. This graduating class has demonstrated a commitment to excellence that has enriched our entire school community. Your unique spirit and indelible impact have made you unforgettably, unapologetically, and undeniably irreplaceable. Know that you have made the entire Bronco community proud, and we trust in you to go forth and better our world. And now, members of the class of 2025, please stand. You may move your tassels to the left. Hold on. You are now a graduate of Lake Belton High School, and now for the last time, our alma mater. Class of 2025, you may now throw your caps. Floor marshals, please begin exiting seniors. Congratulations, ladies.